Now I'm live. Here I am. Hello, kids. How are you? Tim here. Let me try and share this out real quick because I was supposed to go live on another stream there, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send this over to here. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Let me send this out. God, you'd think that YouTube would make this easy, but no. Nope. 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 Oh, actually, hold on. Let me do this. Oh my God, what a day. Yeah, the interesting story, if you've ever been on a cruise, and I don't know if you have or not, I have. And there's a very interesting story that came out. And of course, I need to find it again because I had to shut down my computer and yeah. Anyway, I really hope you can see this. Let me see here. Here we go. Nope, not there. Not there. And it's not there either. Cool. This is just awesome. Let me see if I can type this in here. Man, this is just a mess. Anyway. Golly. If it ain't one thing, it's 1,500 others, huh, kids? Yep. Yep. Let me see here. Events. Stand by. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Nope, that didn't do it. We jump over here. Do this. There we go. Okay. See how that works. Okay. Because YouTube just didn't want to play nice. Hang on just a second. This is going to be like the worst live video ever. And I apologize for that. Hold on, I got to share this. Hold on. Because I got people waiting on the other stream. Oh my gosh. So frustrating. So frustrating. Well, here's the good news. Nobody's on. Oh my gosh. I know it seems like. Hey, there we go. Somebody's here. Hi, how are you? Let me copy this. Hold on just a second. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize profusely. It just seems like I'm just scattered. And guess what? I kind of am. Here we go. Here we go. Paste that. Paste. Send it. There we go. Okay. Hi. How are you? Now I got to find this story because I had to restart my machine. I mean, it's just awful. Just awful. I think they'd have this set up so you can go live easier than what I tried to do because you had to download the encoder and all this other hoo-ha stuff. Oh my gosh. Just a mess. Anyway, if you've ever been on a cruise One of the big things about cruising, going on a cruise, not cruising like let's see. Here we go. Here it is. Here's the headline. The Bahamas will cut off monetary incentives for major cruise lines. This is a story is about a month old, and this is actually a different site, but that's okay. The Bahamas Minister of Tourism, and by the way, it was last year, had to work with met with the Ministry of Tourism. Don't you love that? The Ministry of Tourism from Antigua, and I told them that my goal was to bring in one extra cruise. I'm sorry, yeah, one more cruise ship a month and two more flights a month. That was my initial goal as somebody who does marketing and advertising and messaging. And I said, hey, this is what I want to do for you. And I laid out a plan for him and never heard from him again. And of course, he took some of that and implemented it on his own. However, here's the problem. I did not give him one key critical missing ingredient, which still hasn't figured out. And that's on him. So all I can do is give him the information and say, now, if you want the rest of it, you got to pay me the American money. That's how this works. But back to our story, shall we? The Bahamas Minister of Tourism, his name is Dionisio de Aguiar, announced this week, this was in October, that the country will no longer monetarily incentivize cruise lines to visit Nassau. In other words, they were giving the cruise ships about $1 million a month to visit Nassau. That's a pretty good deal if you're the cruise ships. According to the Nassau Guardian, the Bahamian government has spent $12 million a year to entice major cruise lines, and the government officials no longer believe paying the cruise lines is a fair deal because too many passengers choose to stay on the ships, thus not spending any money in port. Minister Diaguiar said, why are we paying them to bring cruise passengers to our port, and then we're finding that some of them are not coming off the boat? Why are we giving incentives for people to come to Nassau, sit on the boat, eat their food, not spend money in our country? Well, you ever been on a cruise? You know what it's like when you get off that boat? You got 15,000 people coming up to you going, hey, would you like a picture? Do you need a cab? Do you want to go here? Do you want to do this excursion? Do you want to do that? You want to go visit our shops? And of course, all the docks are lined with all of these shops. And it's all the same stuff. Now, how does this relate to your business? I'll tell you in just a minute. The biggest difference here is why are people, the first question you have to ask is, why are people not getting off the boat? Well, it's because you are not giving them a reason to get off the boat. Doesn't that make sense? If you don't give people a reason to get off the boat, guess what? They won't. I mean, it's really that simple. And if you don't give them a reason to get off the boat, they're not going to spend money with you. That simple. Look at what Atlantis did for the Caribbean. They built an attraction where people will go. Have you seen the video this was making the rounds on Facebook, of people, this was it's like a human, looks like a big, looks like a big slingshot kind of thing. It's like a big swing. And these people, go up to the top of this, like the launch pad, and then 3, 2, 1, and whoosh, and this thing goes out. I mean, probably, God, just 100 yards, 200 yards. I have no idea how big this thing is, but I believe it's in New Zealand. And if you give people a reason to get off the boat, they will. And guess what? Shore excursions, going taking a tour of the island on a Jeep or whatever. Yeah, that's okay for some places, but you got to have zip lines. You got to have something. The world's biggest blank, the world's only blank, the world's tallest blank. All of these islands in the Caribbean, because it's so oversaturated, all of these islands in the Caribbean, you better be doing something like that. And I tried to tell the people in Antigua, I gave them a reason to get off the boat, and I was told, by the way, if you're just joining, first off, welcome. We talk about all things advertising, marketing, branding, and commercial messaging here because that's what I've done. More than 30,000 commercials around the world. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you. Do me a favor, subscribe and smash that like button. Um, when I told the Minister of Tourism in Antigua last year in this meeting that here's a plan for you, I have laid out for you. Here's what I want to do: one more cruise ship a month, two more flights a week. That's what it was. It was two flights a week. And I said, I want to bring it. This is what I want to bring to you. And this can do it. This plan that I have laid out here for you absolutely can do it. You know what he said to me? He said, well, that's a bit ambitious. Do you not want people on your island? Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. If you don't want people on your island, fine, I can't help you. But if you have something for people to get off the boat for, they will get off the boat. But when you go to all of these islands in the Caribbean and it's all the same stuff, guess what? They're not going to get off the boat. The cruise I went on last year, we got to Turks and Caicos, and it was like, I got off the boat, saw the thing with the space capsule and all that. Yeah, okay. Rest of it was kind of like, just kind of no reason to get off the boat. Give them a reason to get off the boat. But now jumping back to our article here very quickly. Let's see. Instead of paying to attract the cruise lines to visit Nassau, the Bahamian government has decided instead to try and modernize the port to get those who do visit off the ships. And you're going to modernize your port with what? Mr. Diaguiar stated the goal is, once this transformation has taken place, will be a better offering of excursions, a better offering of goods, a better offering of food and beverage options. The cruise passengers will be minded, not only the cruise passengers, but also the crew will be minded to come off the ships and spend more money in the port. Mr. Diaguiar, with all due respect, listen to me very, very carefully. Better food options and modernizing a port, as long as you still have the army of taxis there waiting to pick people up, and the same stuff, the same trinkets made in the same places, just in a different space that says Nassau on it, that ain't gonna do it, brother. That ain't gonna do it. You better give people a reason to go take the Jurassic Park tour or the something tour. I don't know what that is, but I'll tell you what it ain't. It ain't more food, more whatever. And the people working on the boat, most of the time, they probably don't get off the boat. I would venture to guess. I mean, some do, sure. But they're working. That's their job. The people that have the money are the people who are paying to be on the boat, not the people who are being paid to be on the boat. Makes sense? So you better build something that's going to get people off the boat. Now, how does this translate if you own a small business, or if you own a company, or if you're an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, whatever it is? How does this translate to you? It's very simple. You better give people a reason to come to you. It's that simple. You have the biggest, fastest, better, cheapest, tallest, widest, whatever it might be, thing or service or product or good, whatever that is. That's why people are going to come to you. Now, just think about the people of Antigua, who I met some incredible people down there. I have a very good friend who is down there. And I told him after that meeting, they said that my plan was a little ambitious. Well, when I talked to the people at the airport, and this was before the hurricane hit last year. And I said, yeah, I was told that the plan I laid out was too ambitious. And I was telling these people in an practically empty airport, they looked at me like, are you kidding me? I wish I was, but I am not. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? when this is the mindset of the governmental officials in the Caribbean, for the most part, not all of them, but a lot of them, oh, well, we can't do that. That's too much stuff. That's too much this or that or the other. Man, nobody can help you at that point. And I don't care um, what internal numbers and everything that you have say. If if people aren't getting off the boat to spend money with you, it modernizing a port is not gonna help you out. It's not. I wish I could say that it was, but it ain't. Just doesn't work like that. So, would love to hear your thoughts in the chat box. Let me know what you think. And by the way, while I'm here, my new books right there. High performing ads and Inside a Buyer's Mind available right now. timbertmedia.com/store. They make great holiday gifts, by the way. Fantastic holiday gifts. And if you're not given, and I talk about this in the books, you better give people a reason to come to you, because if you don't, trust me, they will go somewhere else. People vote with their dollars. Yes. Yeah, they do. And you don't give them a reason to come, they won't. Promise you that. So there you have it. That's my thoughts on the Bahamas. And by the way, if you're planning on going to the Bahamas, to Nassau on a cruise, might want to book one now, because those cruise ships, once the government of Bahamas yanks that money away, those cruise ships would be like, nah, we'll go. We'll do another stop somewhere. We'll go to Jamaica or whatever. The Bahamas, I'm out. Can't blame them. I mean, really, you can't blame them. And those cruise ship captains probably think, "Oh God, here we are at the Bahamas again. Boring." Yeah, and guess what? A lot of people on the boat feel the same way, especially if they've been there. The first timers, yeah, they'll love it. They'll eat it up, and then they'll go, "Yeah, it's kind of like every other port." I get it. I get it. But other than that, man, it's just a bad, bad, bad situation all the way around. But anyway, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that bell, so every time I go live, and I'm trying to do more lives here on YouTube, because Facebook is okay, it's easy, but man, it is a pain. It's just not very stable. And I'm just trying to do more stuff live here on YouTube. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, smash that bell so you get notified every time I go live. I apologize for the technical delays. If you came here from the other stream thinking you're going to see it there, I was trying. I had to restart my computer. I know. It's one of those things. Anyway, that's it for me. My name is Tim Burt. Find out more about me at timbertmedia.com. Tim, there's it right there. timbertmedia.com. And by the way, put a /store on the end of that puppy, and you can find out about my books, Inside a Buyer's Mind and High Performing Ads, both available for instant digital download in my store. And audiobook versions are also available. Well, this was fun. Plan that Bahamas cruise now before they go away forever, because you know they will very, very, very soon. And that's it for me. A little something for you to think about. I'll talk with you again very, very, very soon. My name is Tim Burt. Have a wonderful day, evening, or morning, wherever you might be watching this around the world. And this broadcast will end in exactly 3, 2, 1.